Hello everyone, Sentinel2 and welcome to another comparisons, this time on Redstone. So we'll be covering a few different types, such as Bluestone, which adds the ability for you to have certain connections to redstone contraptions, whether it be using transmitters and receivers, or using Bluestone versions which allow for different possibilities for activating them. So yeah. You can obviously have a bunch of different supported blocks, from TNT, dispensers and pistons, to doors, trapdoors and logic gates, and you can activate them in various ways. You've got Redstone PCB, there's certain other possibilities with Redstone Wire, like so. You've got Sign Button. There's obviously a use for interacting with a sign and then having it so that a redstone signal will activate, I guess similar to a button, except obviously you can write on it and still have a redstone signal in place instead of having a sign, then a button somewhere else. You've got Drawbridges obviously as certain ways of taking redstone and contraptions in a different direction. I don't know if I have this installed. They do. So obviously having it so you have blocks. If I can get this to work. That obviously you can use to output from a drawbridge and then retract it, and then obviously there's other ones for other purposes. You've got RS wires as a way of obviously having redstone signals, either going through one, separating it for different contraptions, or bundling it so there's still a connection, but still able to connect to those that are insulated. So you don't have obviously redstone going, say, down one way, and then it's not connecting there, it's so that it's going down one way, and you can have another one nearby. So you don't have to have, say, a block space or something, you can have an insulated one right next to it. You've got infrared stone as an example of using redstone in a different way again. So obviously logic blocks as tile entities, cables don't tick or even update, and obviously with built-in logic gates there is more 2 signal values, so there's a lot more potential with redstone past its typical potential. You've got multi-piston to allow for a lot more possibilities with piston-like actions, so for horizontal, vertical, bridge, or configurable options. You've got lasers for obviously using lasers to send redstone connections. You've got redstone paste obviously to paste redstone on the ceiling, walls and otherwise without a need for wires that are capable of doing that. You've obviously got something like dark utilities with a lot more additional utility functions and redstone benefits, from trap blocks to timers, from vector plates to sneaky levers, and a whole lot more. Super Circuit Maker to place redstone specific circuitry in small spaces. Switches and gadgets to allow for a lot more potential than just a lever or button. We've got a lot more of a way to find out information about redstone, as well as obviously do a bunch of other additional things such as use lightning sensors, day timers, intervals, timers, analog and digital display of redstone power, alarms, and so on. Player plates obviously, or certain other similar mods that obviously allows you to use different pressure plates for players or mobs. Again, certain logic gate specific mods for any of the typical ones or any other additional purposes. You've got the ability for, obviously, uses of a redstone clock in a singular block, instead of having a need to use other methods to get it, just to have a clock output, or outcome. More button types, which is more decorative, but even still may have different tick rates. I'm not sure. It may just be for decoration there. Again, bundled, redstone, and insulated, or certain differences based on how they're placed also. That's again probably a decoration one. Integrated circuits, having more depth to things, and into connection with computer craft, maybe open computers. Couplings, for obviously having it so you have more activated with redstone, so 2 doors opening side by side, gates having more that are connected, trapdoors and so on. And redstone plus obviously is the ability for a lot more redstone possibilities, such as a furnace minecart, GUI, auto crafting, and so on. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.